Hey kids,
Hey Dad!
what do you want to do today?
We don't know!
Want to go to the movies?
No!
Want to go to the water park?
No!
Want to go play disc golf?
Yeah! Let's go play disc golf!
All right, welcome back everybody to RC Disc Golf Podcast. Again, please like, share, subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. Full video up on Spotify as well as YouTube. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I noticed that during the week when someone asked me, hey, is there anything other than like YouTube to listen / watch? And I clicked on Spotify for the first time and it popped up and the whole video and everything. I was like, sweet.
Yep, full video on Spotify as well.
Pretty cool.
It works, but yeah, that's the only place I can have right now is YouTube and Spotify until I start venturing out to further grow the gains or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll get there.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. That's right.
That's the game plan.
That's the game plan for every time we get out on the course.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Yep.
Today was very, very slowly for me.
Oh, today was a wreck. Not sure about you, but when I rolled up there the night before, I looked at the weather. And I took a quick glance, and I didn't look really too far into it. It said 50 degrees, so I didn't really properly prepare packing my gear, and I got stuck playing in my work jacket today, which is very, very hard to throw in.
Yeah, that's. I did look at the weather. I put this long sleeve on, and then I put on a hoodie on top of that, and I ended up playing the same way, just with all these layers on. I was hoping to take the hoodie off within getting there.
Yeah. Because
I looked as well, and by the time we tee off, it was supposed to be 47. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Not the case.
No.
No sun today. Lots of wind.
Yeah.
Was not looking forward to it at all. So I am relaxing with some Heineken after my rough day. So let's get into it then. Battle of the Belt, Como Park again. Only because we have a tournament coming up, we want to get ready.
Yeah, we're still working on figuring out a couple of the shots, and a couple of the trees were cut down, so it kind of changed some things, opened up some lines.
Every single hole for me.
Yeah.
But it'll get there. I was watching the Open in Austin before you showed up, and I just want to go back out right now and play.
Yeah.
I want to redeem myself from my bad round today. So if you guys haven't guessed yet, Josh won today. Good job, Josh.
It was a struggle. Not a clean game at all today.
Got one up on the lead on me now. Put your crown on.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Get your crown. Winner of the week.
There we go. On top of the hat.
Right on the bill. All right. So, I mean, I do like the layout that we're doing.
Yeah.
I find it really fun and challenging at the same time. So, I don't know what was it with me today. I just could not throw.
Yeah. We all have those days where you just show up, you think you're going to do good, and then just timing's off, something's off, and it just throws you off.
I think that's what's in my head constantly is that I can go through the whole, I've talked about this before, I can go through the course in my head, shot for shot, where I should land. Okay, I should be birdieing this, I should be parring that, lay up here for an easy shot. And I don't do that when I get out there.
Yeah.
And then now I put that expectation in my head, and as soon as I make the mistake going off of my plan,
you stress yourself out.
Extremely.
Yeah.
And then it's just, downhill from there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to stop doing that to myself. So
yeah, just think one throw at a time. When we get there or the night before, all I'm thinking about is hole one, the first throw off the tee. That's it. Mm-hmm. I don't plan anything else because everything else after that, I just make up as I go.
Seeing as how I keep shanking the shot off the drive on hole one,
I was thinking about
the last few times we did this, I think I'm just going to chip up a mid-range first just to get somewhere flat up there.
What I was thinking is, you know how I aim off towards the left to the trees, and then you try and get yourself over there. What I was thinking is, why don't you aim off towards the row of spruce trees?
Yeah.
if you get yourself over there, then it opens up your backhand for your next shot, which is your strong approach.
Kind of, but I get pretty pinched off if I get too close to him.
Yeah.
And I have a low ceiling, and I'm not going to make it up for a second shot. I have played over there before. It actually is pretty difficult. So I like to just get in the middle or to the left side.
Yeah.
Left side, I can still do a pretty decent backhand or forehand if I wanted to. So that's why I like the left side better.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So that's it with hole 1. I just got to find a way to get out there first.
Yeah.
Off the drive. Because that's what really messes me up. So I'm thinking I might just throw a mid-range at first.
Yeah.
Something nice and straight out there. Try it next week.
A couple of those trees were cut down too, so it really opened up that second shot.
Yeah, definitely.
It really allowed you to attack like the guarding trees around the pin, because you don't have to worry about all the trees in between.
Yeah. Plus, it was high traffic there today.
Yeah, a decent amount, which was pretty surprising for 9 in the morning.
I think that was going in my head too, because we had cars and people walking and dogs all down the roadway there when we were teeing off.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit anybody. I almost did.
Yeah, that van almost got hit.
No, not the van. The runner after the van.
I didn't even notice the runner.
For my second shot, I think it was.
Oh.
Not my first drive, my second
drive.
drive.
Yeah, that's right. The orange disc came down.
Yeah, probably about 50 feet in front of the runner.
Yeah.
Oops.
We said 4. I mean, I think the guy had his headphones on or something.
Softly. It was a soft 4. 4. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy like didn't even notice anything till the disc hit right from him, and then he jumped, and then he was like looking around.
My bad. Sorry, dude. Also, guys, the Brave is in. If you haven't noticed it on the table yet.
Yep, we got the Brave.
So
see.
Ooh. I want to shoot out to anybody listening. If you dye discs and would like to do a custom dye for us on this Brave, reach out, leave a comment, hit up me and Josh, give us a DM or something on Instagram, so we can get the disc to you for a custom dye job. That'd be awesome. That's just for our giveaway for 100 subscribers.
Yeah, the 100th subscriber will get a cool dyed Brave.
Yeah, so let's get that going. That'd be sweet.
And throwing the Brave, highly recommend it. It's for
I'm
all.
gonna try it.
It's for all arm speeds.
I'll try yours though, so I'm not throwing the giveaway disc. Watch, I chuck it into the creek somewhere. My bad. But yeah, I don't know. It was a struggle bus today for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be in my head for a while until I get back out there.
Yeah, it was throwing with my work jacket on today. It was really hard. Like I couldn't get my drives full power, so I was constantly like shorter than where I wanted to be. So I had to constantly like just do approach shots today.
You know how you warm up every time you get to a course? You go to the field and you throw a bunch of shots and warm up and everything like that. And I was doing that, and I was throwing pretty good with the warm up shots. And then we got to the actual course, and not so good. Everything's going to the sky. Everything's going to the ground.
Yeah, it's like your mental game all of a sudden like shifts. Like mentally, like because when we're in the field, you're just throwing. You're relaxed. You're just letting your body do your thing. And then as soon as you hit the tee box, you instantly like stiffen up, and then you're like, oh, I gotta get this far.
Maybe. Or I stopped doing the warm up shots. Just go right to the box.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then I'm gonna hurt my shoulder probably. I gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing is just to get out there more. That's all I can think about without having actual professional help at the moment. But definitely a mental shock today going into it. I can't even stress this enough.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, even from my standpoint, like, because the week before through the first like 9 holes, I was at least like 1 or 2 under par.
Mm-hmm.
This week, coming through the first 9, I was even. So I was just like, all right, I'm struggling. It's kind of getting a little bit frustrating, but I'm sitting even. So I'm feeling not pretty confident.
We can go through the holes today. I mean, I'm not going to break down hole by hole, but we can at least go off the scores that we had here. So, I mean, you beat me with 1 under par. I was 5 over par. You, solid front 9, by the way.
It was a struggle. I wasn't too thrilled with it, but
You parred out hole 1 through 8.
yeah,
Solid pars on every shot.
it was a struggle. It was struggle pars.
Good scrambling though. I mean, either way, 1 through 8 all pars.
Yeah, the Brody's.
Hole 9 is that only bogey you got just because you hit the Mando tree instead of going past the Mandos. So that's the only mess up.
That tee
from the
pad
front
was
nine.
so slippery.
Yeah, it was very slippery.
Yeah, when I was throwing it, I like in mid throw, I kind of like paused. And I was like, "It's slippery, slippery, slippery," and then I threw, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad."
Yeah, so you hit the Mando tree, so that way you had to lay up second shot and then tap in for a bogey. I mean, it's not bad. Solid front 9. And then the back 9, you have no bogeys on the back 9. You got pars on 10, 11, 12, 13 birdie, 14, 15, 16 all pars, 17 birdie, 18 par. That is a great round. I would take that
Yeah,
almost every day.
it was like it sounds.
Well, obviously, I would
yeah.
like some more birdies for sure, but
Like it sounds like it was a good round, but it was a struggle just to get those parts. Like those,
Yeah.
like my approach shots were not easy approach shots. Like
No.
I was in bad spots all day today.
that's what I'm so impressed with looking at this,
Yeah,
because I know how bad it was out there today. And for you to go through the whole round with only one bogey on your card is a solid day. And we look at mine. I don't even want to say it. Double bogey, hole 1. Bogey, hole 2. Bogey on hole 3. And then I hit the par streak, 4 through 10. 11, another bogey. 12, another bogey. 13, 14, 15, 16, all pars. And then my final birdie, only birdie, hole 18.
yeah. You played 18 really good.
Yeah, I was calm by that point.
Yeah,
My frustrations have left me after the 5 pars in a row.
yeah. I felt like after hole 1, you kind of were like, it got to you.
It did get to me, hole 1, because I don't know why, but it's always that park, hole 1, Como Park, hole 1.
It's not an easy like par.
But it
four.
should be.
It should be.
By looking at it, it should be an easy par.
Yeah,
Right? It's 630 par 4. It's just a solid drive, solid second shot. I mean, you might be close for a 60, 80 foot birdie shot.
yeah,
I mean, you'll have a look. Otherwise, you lay up for a tap in par.
yeah.
Why can't I do that?
I don't know. For me, it's either you get the par on hole 1 or it's a bogey or
Yeah.
double bogey. Like
Yeah.
there's no in between. And it snowballs fast on that hole.
Soon. I mean, I have parred it before, so I know I can play it.
Most definitely.
But it's I don't know. Recently, it's just been really rough. And then the same thing with 2. I just had a bad shot, hit an early tree. 3, again, just a bad drive.
Yeah,
2,
both of them.
way up to the high, right up into the sky, super hyzer. Not what you want to do.
Yeah, both of our drives on hole 3 were pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you managed to scramble out with a par, so that's.
Oh, I got
good shot.
lucky. The wind carried the Brave.
Yeah.
Like I did the most sissiest like backhand like out of there, and I just kind of watched the wind pick up the Brave and just carry it. I'm like, sweet. Definitely flippy. Very easy hyzer flip, and it glides super far.
Yeah. 7-6, neg 1-2.
Definitely highly recommend. And anybody and everybody, get your hand on a Brave quick.
We shall see.
It'll definitely improve your game.
All right, man. I got to figure out something else too. My bag is full. I can't put anything else in that bag.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to remove some stuff, add in some others, or
I think we need a solid field work day.
that would be nice. I am off this week, so maybe
Tuesday. That's when I do my field work.
we'll figure it out. I got a chiropractor on Tuesday, so I'll get there nice and loose.
Loosey goosey.
Yeah, might actually end up snapping an ankle. I'll be so loose. That's what he does, man. He takes my feet, pops my ankles, pops all my toes, takes that metal bar and scrapes up all the bad tissue inside my plantar fasciitis and ankles and
Ooh.
calves. Throw some cups on there.
Sounds like a good time.
I feel great when I leave.
Yeah.
I feel fantastic when I leave there.
I've never
So.
never been to the chiropractor.
Well, if you're a big fat guy like me, it'll help you move. So there's things I can do though to not be that way, but as I sit here and drink my beer. I had a rough day, guys. Leave me alone. What else we got? Anything?
I mean,
we're only 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk about the rest of the day because it was just a rough time. Plus, it was Como. We've talked about Como how many times with this layout. I mean, I'm expecting to go back to Outwater soon. I don't want to do again though. I want to have this next few weeks at Como to get ready for the event. But yeah, Outwater's the next one on my list for the round 1
point series.
That's what it is.
Yeah, based on the practice schedule that we put together. I mean, right after the weekend after the Como tournament, we're at Outwater getting a practice round in.
Okay, when's the actual point series again though?
It's like the 21st. One thing I say.
I got it in here.
Yeah, anytime like there's a tournament coming up, I always do a practice round a week before at the course. That way I can figure out my throws.
I like to do one either week before or week of, try to get a round in.
Yeah.
It's April 20th.
Yeah, that's what it's 20th. That's one day off, not bad.
Yeah, so April 20th. So yeah, we got a couple of weeks before we got to be there.
Yeah.
A couple weeks of practice rounds. That's gonna be fun. Outwater's one of my other, I guess, second favorite courses.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm getting under par there.
It's hit and miss for me. It's either it's going to be a good day or it's going to be a rough day.
Outwater for you is how Como Park is for me.
Yeah.
Like you're playing solid at Como Park now, and you're getting under par like almost every time we get out there.
Yeah.
Pretty consistently.
Yeah, because that course you can really just throw power shots. I have to worry.
And I struggle with it. But Outwater Park, I think maybe because it's more tightly wooded.
Tightly wooded, and the holes aren't as far.
That's where I strive, is the tightly wooded, I think.
Yeah, just like at Wilson. That's why most of those holes, you have to hit a line.
Yeah, maybe.
It's tight, and you have to... Like, I was talking to...
I think you're right with this whole me pressuring myself to get a big drive on these open shots.
Yeah. I'm telling you. If you just kind of slow yourself down and realize, hey, I don't need... Technically, if you break down each hole, let's just say... Hypothetically, let's just say like a hole's like 310 feet, par 3. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you drive, you get 200 feet. Let's just say 200 feet.
Okay.
Then you're left with a 120-foot approach.
Take my putter for that one.
And approach shots are easy for you. And then you're tapping in for par.
Yeah.
You don't need to go get in your head and think, I need to drive 320 feet.
I need the birdie.
Sometimes if it's a you also gotta think about it like, is this hole attackable or is this a placement hole?
No, okay.
That's how you gotta start thinking about it.
All right.
Attack holes are holes that are within your range, and you don't have to be worried about being out of place, and you're able to attack it. And placement holes where it's out of your range. So you have to rely on, okay, I need to land at this spot so that my second shot can get me into position to score on it.
Yeah, for an easy putt.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to come into this a whole different mindset. Instead of just having to crush a drive.
Yeah,
like I said, I think hole 1 at Como, I might just start throwing a mid-range right off the tee.
Yeah,
just to get up there a few hundred feet.
Yeah, get yourself in the middle and then work on your placement for your second shot. Get yourself in position, and then...
Because I think I can get like 260 with my mid-range.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easy.
So that already takes off a huge chunk of that hole.
Yeah, that's what, 460? Did we talk about it, or is it 410?
630.
Oh yeah, it's 600 something, yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
630 I think it was.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then I just gotta, I don't know. I gotta fix my forehand, so... I do not have a powerful forehand anymore.
Yeah, ever since you switched your grip around.
I did switch my grip around again. But it's just, the last time I was using it like that, it felt great. coming out of the hand. But now they're just going. They're not turning over. I'm rolling my wrist. They're going straight up into the sky. I got horrible ankle control. So I don't know, because I didn't feel like I was getting any distance with my old grip either.
Maybe you should start looking at Jake Wolf's form. Maybe you should start throwing it like that.
Tomahawking every time.
No, the way he throws his forehands.
But I think he's using understable disc. That's why he's throwing it so low with that little.
You hyzer flip too.
I can't do it with a forehand. I don't get enough spin off of it.
You'd be surprised if you were to start at that type of an angle or with it that far down.
I don't know.
It'd force you to snap that wrist.
Well, field day coming up. We'll try figuring some of this stuff out.
Yeah, the field work is the best place to figure out your angles and your throws and what disc does what.
Yeah. Just to also try to get out there and get some actual power in an open field.
Yeah.
Just let that thing actually carry.
Like, not
worrying about hitting a tree.
Yeah.
Anything like that. Cars driving by. So.
None of that, but I want to figure out how I can translate my field work distance to the course. Because at the course, I'm probably maxing out like 310. Now I'm doing field work for my forehands, I'm at 350. So I don't understand why it doesn't translate over.
Well, I mean, I think that's like that with everybody. Because, I mean, AB can throw, as we've seen, over 700 feet.
Yeah.
But there's holes that are like a par 4, 600 something, and he's not parking it.
And he's parking.
Yeah, just playing for par.
Yeah.
So.
I would love to dive into that, go down that rabbit hole and figure out why field work distance is different than golf
I would
distance.
love to know how these guys are throwing grenades or spike hyzers over 400 feet as well.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't translate to me at all either. It's insane to me. How you can just rip a disc straight up in the sky and it somehow went over 400 feet to the basket.
Yeah. Normally when I toss a disc up in the sky, I watch it go into the canal.
Or behind me somewhere.
Yeah.
Like my hatchet did today, pretty much pulled a freaking 180 on me.
Oh yeah, hole 8.
Yeah. Just a flip up, extreme turnover shot.
Yeah.
I was not supposed to turn over that much.
Well, hole 8, I got a really good snap on the enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually hit the object I was actually aiming at, unfortunately.
Well, now we know to land either left or right of that tree, though. And,
yeah.
And it's a perfect spot.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm aiming for next time, too. I'm just going to aim for that tree.
Yeah.
See if I can get close to it. I was behind it today, but not directly pinned up against it like you were.
Yeah, that was
rough.
That was an interesting little straddle out flick.
Not a bad second shot though.
Not bad at all, but was not ideal.
You still made it up there for a par.
Yeah.
So that's all we really can do.
I'm looking forward to a couple of these pins being moved into like the longer position.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to know when the pins are actually going to be moved for this event. I really hope it's not like the day of or that weekend before or something like that. I mean, if I can have one round to where the baskets are actually where they're supposed to be, because right now we're throwing at how many like phantom baskets?
Yeah.
It's hole 3, 6, 7, 8. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that shouldn't be real hard to do.
Yeah.
Just to move those baskets.
Well, I imagine the elevated ones would probably be the day of the event.
Yeah,
the morning of.
Temporary elevated baskets. That's 7 and 8.
Because me personally, if I were a TD, I wouldn't want to leave like my made elevated baskets out because it would suck if you come for the tournament and you're like, oh, all my baskets were like gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'd be upset with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, even on any other given time, though, I've never seen the baskets in those pin positions.
What, the longs or the shorts?
I mean, right now, like hole 3 is in the short position. I'm used to seeing it always in the long. Hole 7, I've never seen it in the long position up on that hill.
Yeah, neither have I. I personally, I would love to just have it left up on that hill because I hate that bend. I'm not a big fan of it.
The bend is fun.
Like, yeah, I can make the par. Like, I do, like, I get around that bend, no problem. But I find the hole more interesting being up on that hill.
There's events I've played where it's par 4, but most of the time it's par 3. Is it par 3 on a normal day?
Par 3 around the bend, I believe, and then if it were to be up on the hill, I would imagine par 4, maybe. Because I'm still trying to figure out, like, how the pars are figured out and how that all works.
I mean, you just does it, so I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder, like, if they use, like, it's some type of calculation or something.
From the white tees to A, which is the basket around the bend on 7, it says par 3. So if I go to the long pin, it's got to be a 4, I would assume.
Yeah, it was a 4 today.
Yeah.
Because we Jimmy rigged the U disc.
Yeah, par 4. Yeah, I like how I figured that out because I found out there's holes at Como that I've never ever seen before.
Like the Mando one?
Yeah, hole 4, the long pin that's to the left down the roadway.
I would love that position so much better.
It's insane. I've never seen it. And that's let me see how far.
Because from
is.
white, if that were in the long from the white pad, I'd be able to flex something perfectly.
It's a 483 foot shot.
Yeah.
To the long par 4. That would be fun, dude.
Yeah, that long position, I would finally be able to make the Mando from white.
I like how it kind of shows you a little landing zone shot too.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like that. What other one that was kind of crazy too? It was we never seen before. Hole 12 and 13.
Oh yeah.
The 2 short pins.
Yeah. I wonder if the reason why some of these don't get moved is because I've read somewhere like a mower has went through and destroyed some of the poles in the ground for the pins to get moved to.
Hole 12, it's 331 instead of 414. Right now it's sitting at 414. So it's like right there in the middle. So that big tree that my shot went around.
Oh, I've seen it in that position before.
You seen it there? I've never seen it there.
Yeah, it forces me to go to a backhand, which I don't like that hole because it literally sits in between all those trees that are in the straight line.
But that's where I land.
Yeah, I don't like it over there.
That's where my drives go, like every time.
Yeah, I don't like it over there.
It's not bad over there.
It's not bad, but I prefer it in the long position it is now.
And then 13 is a 324. It's down by the water.
Oh.
I've never seen that.
Neither have I.
I might like that.
Not me.
Living dangerously.
We know how I feel about putts where it's like a death putt. I shy away from those.
Yeah, like 15, I've never seen an alternate pin. 17 is just like up on that mountain behind it, which that's where I landed today. Outdrove the hole by like 10, 20 feet.
Yeah, then he had an awkward stance, which didn't really help.
Yeah, because I was half up on that little mound behind there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an awkward footing for my putt.
Yeah.
So I just dropped it.
Hole 16, that one was a little bit more challenging than I thought. Like I thought I'd be able to approach and like attack right from my approach, and I almost skipped right into the water. Like I was close. I was like, ah.
I had a good shot. Surprisingly, a good shot, good drive, decent upshot for my second on that peninsula. I actually thought I was going to get on the other side of the log.
Yeah.
But I ended up just hitting it, which isn't that bad. I missed my putt for birdie, but my second attempt at birdie.
Yeah, player B.
Yeah, player B shot.
Player B was on fire today.
That one made the birdie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I said player A DNF'd out after hole 1. Double bogey, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Nope. It's all right.
Yeah.
So, but I like the peninsula shot. I do like it down there.
Yeah. And it's nice to see, like, yeah, today was a struggle day, but, like, compared to our struggle days last season, where when we were on the struggle bus, we were plus double digits.
I stayed on there, yeah.
Yeah.
There's many times where I'm at Como Park and I'm 10, 11 over par.
Yeah. And now we're getting to the point where our struggle days are still scoring decent.
I mean, 5 over. I mean,
yeah.
Top 10 maybe?
Maybe.
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 If everybody else had a bad day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been times where it was just me having a bad day. And I'm 7 over and I'm down at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. Sometimes you hope that everybody else is doing just as bad.
Yeah.
Tried to think about that. Make myself feel a little bit better. No. I don't know. Hey, I got you something, by the way.
Oh, goody. Apples? With peanut butter?
No apples with peanut butter. I told you can keep that to yourself.
Ooh.
Here's a dynamic disc.
Ooh, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, check that out. Yeah.
Got you a new St. Pro.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll definitely rock this for sure.
Check it right into the creek.
No way.
Don't worry. I got myself one too.
Yes. That's pretty dope. I like that.
You don't know how hard it was not to put this in the bag for today. Also.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Yeah.
You pull it out, I've been like, dude, where'd you get that?
I'm not telling you. No.
Heck yeah.
Surprise, man. But also, since I lost the hatchet, I know I'm gonna get another hatchet, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the whole bag's just gonna be white disc with the RC. I'm not gonna know which disc is which.
You'll have to write on the bottom what each one is.
No, this is great. It looks like it's printed on.
Yeah, which is really cool.
So
Instead of it being like a stamp. That's pretty cool.
a couple of them, I like them.
I like that too.
Came out pretty good.
Yeah.
Although I thought this was gonna be white. Looks gray.
It actually doesn't look too bad for it being gray.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And like we were talking about earlier when we were practicing, we're going to get our jerseys made up. So that'll look pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
We'll have our team, like I'll have Team Trilogy on my back and the RC Disc Golf on the front. Jimmy will have the same, and then
Team Lone Star, baby.
yeah, then we'll look pretty sharp with our gear.
I'm looking forward to it. Maybe that's what I need to change. I need to look and feel like a player.
Yeah,
You know. I forgot where that was. Was that a Happy Gilmore thing?
it might have been.
He never did though, but I don't know. Like I find it hard playing in jeans nowadays. I got to wear something a little bit lighter,
Yeah,
and then I'm getting so tired of playing in cold, wet weather.
and wind.
Like it's raining out right now.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I was not expecting the rain. Like when I came out to drive over here, it was just raining. I was
Either
like, oh.
was my dog, because I went to let her out. She took 2 steps down the back stairs, turned around, came right back in. She's like, hell no, dude.
Yeah,
Done with this. Going right back to bed.
yeah, I definitely was not prepared for today's round. I seriously thought it was going to be nice and warm, so I had the t-shirt packed.
Yeah, the bad footing is getting annoying to deal with.
Yeah,
slipping on the mud all the time. Every shot, pretty much.
Yeah,
Bad footing. That one's starting to really bother me. But we just need like a good sunny week, and then we'll be fine.
yeah.
So maybe this week. I haven't looked yet.
It's getting cold again.
This week, if I can, I might try to get out as well, do an extra round sometime.
Yeah,
Wednesday, Thursday, maybe.
get a good confident boosting round in.
Yeah, I don't know. Ellicott Creek didn't help me out last time. I tried to get a good confident round in there, and
Yeah,
still didn't play very well. But
and it's unfortunate the baskets pulled out of Pine Woods because
yeah,
when you're in a slump, that's a good spot to go.
yeah, confidence is a big builder there at Pine Woods for sure.
Yeah,
I can go 11 under there. That feels good.
and good time to just work on approach shots. Take it easy on yourself. Just kind of enjoy watching the disc flip up and fly.
Well, that's why I was thinking I needed to play bigger courses, because I'm so used to just doing those chip up forehand shots,
Yeah,
and I think that's why that's all I can do now, and I have no power behind my forehands anymore.
yeah,
Because I'm not out there really ripping them anymore. So I think I got to just go to Ellicott Creek and just do a forehand only day.
yeah.
I might do that.
It's fun.
We'll see. Back to how I used to play,
Yeah,
forehand onlys.
back to your roots.
And then I'll forget how to throw a backhand, and I'll be screwed again. I'll just keep flip-flopping and ping-ponging all over the place.
Yeah, either that or just figure out a flip up for the backhand and you'll be golden.
I have a flip up for the backhands.
Or is it what's it called? Yeah, it's called a no hyzer flip. You got a hyzer flip for your backhands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a flip up.
Yeah.
Hyzer, flip up to straight.
Oh, okay.
Or turnover.
Turnover. That's the term I was going for. Turnover. You gotta get it solid back because your backhand's pretty solid. It's very solid.
It's getting there. I'm not picking my angles right.
Yeah.
They haven't been working out with these overstables.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the right angle on my release, so it's just straight hyzer all the way. Or I put too much anhyzer on it, and they're not fading back.
When I was struggling with my backhand, I reached out to Jeremy and got a lesson with him. He taught me ankle control and
Maybe I might be able to now, but it's like with me, always working afternoons. Jeremy was not available to me,
yeah.
so maybe I can get in touch with him.
Yeah, definitely
Figure
reach
something.
out to him.
I should have did like one of his little workshop things when he was at Spartan those last few weeks.
Yeah.
It was like Sundays he was there.
Yeah, it was Sunday afternoons.
I was doing overtime though, so I didn't have a chance to go.
Makes sense.
Excuse me. I'm sweating up here, man.
Yeah, it's late.
It's late. I'm tired. Rough day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what else to do about it, Josh. Help me. Help me. I'm asking.
Practice.
I do practice. I go to
Practice.
on my way to work. I go to Veterans Park almost every day
Yeah.
and putt.
And it's paying off.
I guess so.
Like your approach shots are insane.
I'm just putting though.
Yeah.
I'm not. I just put my putters in my work bag and I'll just stop there and I'll just walk around a basket for 10, 20 minutes and putt.
But even you were making long putts today too.
I did. I had that good one on 12 at the wind.
Yes.
So that was, what, 35, 40 feet?
And then you had a 60-footer on 11.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah. It was middle basket, middle change, just slammed right
I
in.
almost had the huge one on 10
Yes.
playing from the bridge.
Yes. That was insane. That was easily
Huge throw in.
probably 90-footer.
Yeah, from the bridge to that short basket right there. I don't know how long that was, but it would have been a huge throw in. It went right behind the basket.
Yeah, just barely missed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got that going for you.
Shot. I should just play with my putters constantly.
Yeah, if we can get your drives settled down, you'd be doing insane.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have my days where I have done stuff to where I amaze myself. Especially those big throw-in shots. I've amazed myself a few times just getting a lucky shot like that. I think I have more like 100-foot throw-ins. I definitely have more than those than I have aces.
Yeah.
I only have 2 aces.
I only have one ace. That's it.
I'm hoping to get more at Como for sure.
What, aces or throw-ins?
Aces.
Aces?
Yeah, I want to get 4 and 5. I think I can.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe 14. At the tree there. Across the water at the tree. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's doable.
Maybe 17.
Yeah.
I went past it today.
Yeah.
Maybe. That
Yeah.
one's gonna be that one would be a tough one though. But those are the only ones that I can really give a good run at the basket. That I feel comfortable to give a run at it.
I just approach up to those.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, I don't know. I just kind of just approach up to it, and that's that.
I think you birdied all those holes, so yeah, it's working for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's paying off. Like that video I watched of Brody where he literally just explained stop making it like an awkward throw, just kind of just chuck it up like an ultimate frisbee. It's like made it so easy for me because then it's just okay.
Yeah, I gotta stop fighting myself. Like I said on what did I tell you on hole 12, my second shot. If you would have had a video of that and played it back, it looked like I was about to fall over. It's like my run up was terrible. My throw was terrible because of it.
Yeah.
And it's just, I had no stability underneath me at all. So, and the result was another horrible shot. And I just got lucky with the par for my lucky putt for par.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
A couple of your throws, I thought you were going for a roller on that.
Wasn't supposed to be a roller.
Yeah. It'd be kind of cool if you could figure out how to do a roller on that and get it all the way down to the pin.
I think I might be able to on 12. I can probably get down to the tree line. But the grass is just so... It's always long. It's always wet and
That's
grabby.
true.
So, especially in the mornings when we play. So, it's just not a good area to be rolling in. Not yet. Maybe if we get there on a dry day after the lawn has been cut.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. So, I think I can get to the tree line. But then it's just... it's going to have to be a lucky shot for birdie. But...
It's doable.
Could be.
It's doable.
Could be.
I really
These are
don't...
things to consider.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't I consider throwing rollers at most of these shots that I don't think I can drive on? Like even hole 1. Why don't I try to throw a roller?
I think because the OB is
right now,
there.
Right now, it's way too muddy.
Yeah. For sure. Way too muddy.
It is kind of narrow.
Yeah, my disc hit the fairway and just stuck. Like there was no skip or nothing off my drive.
Yeah.
It just stuck. It went bloop.
And it is pretty narrow there. I don't know if I can get one to go straight enough.
Yeah, because the fairway starts out wide and narrows down and then gets wide again.
I would have to throw one way off to the left and have it cut.
To the right.
Yeah, almost to the trees.
Yeah.
And hope that it stands up.
Yeah. Because if you get stuck in that under those trees along the right side,
that's rough.
That's
over there.
tough.
I've been over there too.
Yeah.
You're better off just pitching out in the middle of a fairway.
Yeah, that's what I've learned. Just take the bogue on that one or double bogue and just it's not worth trying to fight your way through.
Yeah. I've been in there so many times. I used to be able to hit those trees with the forehand too. I don't know why I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It would come down right in front of them, just hit the last end of them. Now it feels like I don't make it there.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. Oh.
We're figuring it out.
All right, Tuesday I'm going to make sure I come onto the field with you.
Yeah. I'm normally there 3:30 to about like 4:10.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I do about 30 to 40 minutes, and then that's about it.
All right. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Soccer field.
Maybe I'll bring the kids around. They can just run around in the yard, you know.
Yeah, it's a soccer field, so they
Yeah.
can literally run all over the place there.
All right. Sounds like a plan for me.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, I want to go to bed.
Me too. It's been a long day.
Thanks for dealing with my bad attitude today.
It really wasn't that bad.
I've
I've seen worse. I've heard stories worse.
seen worse. I've played with people worse than me.
Yeah.
Throwing their bag, kicking it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Just, I don't know. I can't play with people that have bad attitudes like that. I know I get bad, but I kind of just shut down.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to throw a tantrum in the middle of a park.
Yeah.
I've been with people throwing tantrums.
Yeah. We've, like, I've heard stories and I've seen people just, like, DNF and just leave. And it's just, like, it's not something to DNF over or quit. Like, it's just kind of like, all right, you're struggling. It's fine.
I mean,
everyone's going to have those days.
I hope you don't come back if you do.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously competing, it might not be for you yet. Just do some more leagues or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, people gotta face it. Not everyone's gonna have perfect rounds. Not everyone's gonna have a hot round. Not everyone's gonna be like playing at their best all the time. You're gonna go through rounds or even weeks where you're just can't do it.
Like I'm watching the Open in Austin, dude. Even the pros, they just were lead card last week at Waco are not there today.
Yeah.
Sorry to spoil it for you if you guys didn't watch it, but they're not there today.
Yeah.
There's actually a couple of new guys that I've never even seen.
Yeah.
They're up there. So something to consider, dude. Everyone's got bad days.
Yep. It's disc golf. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Any given Sunday.
It's fun.
Yeah. Any given weekend. any given weekend, it could be your turn to just dominate, or it could be your turn to just kind of cheer everyone else on while you're just getting creamed.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. All right.
All right.
Peace out, everybody.
Keep it in the fairway.